Feeding our community ourselves, FoCo Cafe. Every experience at FoCo Cafe begins with connection, and I hope that that's something you feel here today. So, what does food insecurity really look like? Yes, it's the person on the side of the street holding a cardboard sign and asking for spare change, but it's also the college student staggering under tuition and loans and room for little else. It's the family that struggles to put wholesome meals on their table. And it's the senior that sometimes is forced into the desperate decision between medicine and food. These decisions shape our lives, and for many of us, we don't even realize we're making decisions at all, but it's merely just a human right. Some eye-opening statistics. 49% of Larimer County's food insecure are working families. 33%, or 1 in 3, are children. The closest school to FoCo Cafe is Putnam Elementary. In the 2018 school year, it was reported that 88.55% of students were on free and reduced lunch there. That's nearly 9 out of 10 students. These numbers are staggering and frankly unjust, and they're often a reflection of conditions that buffer the working poor. When jobs are lost or lessened, it's often due to global shifts, but the effects can be heart-wrenching and personal. FoCo Cafe is Northern Colorado's first and only nonprofit restaurant. The mission is to build community through providing delicious and nutritious meals to all people, regardless of their ability to pay, while using mostly local, organic, and sustainably grown ingredients. We're open for lunch Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and volunteer opportunities are available on our website. We run a very unique model, one unlike any other in the region, but only one of over 60 across the states. We operate with only 5 employees. So we depend on those who are able to cover the cost of their meal or pay it forward, but we also depend on those who are able to give their time and talents. Our intention is that all people, regardless of their situation in life, find the cafe a richly empowering experience. We offer employment training, rewarding ways to volunteer and grow your skill set, a safe place to be, and a place to establish meaningful relationships. Since opening on Thanksgiving 2014, FoCo Cafe has served over 86,000 meals, been gifted with over 24,000 hours of recorded volunteer time, introduced 5 new community resources, many which are first of their kind, and seen firsthand the power that food has to bring people together. We've run 3 years of our Kids Feeding Kids summer family breakfast program, which aims to fill that gap for those kids that are on free and reduced lunch, while offering social capital building and educational activities. It's been a wild and expansive journey, opening and running Fort Collins' only nonprofit restaurant for 4 years. The most meaningful experience to me has been the deepening understanding of the power of choice. Time and time again, we see how the power of choice shapes our lives and the lives of others. We also have seen how the smallest bit of choice can make a world of difference. In our culture, we are faced each day with countless choices. What clothes to wear, what brand of toothpaste to buy, the salmon or the salad, surf the web or read the paper. Decisions that countless others in our community don't have the privilege of making themselves, and also across the globe. I have a deep belief in the power of choice and a couple of stories to illustrate why. It is said that the beginning of empathy is to walk while in another's shoes. So join me, if you will, and imagine. Imagine it's the holiday season, which means it's cold, really cold. Imagine this season you are able to get a job as a bell ringer at a local grocery store through the Salvation Army. This allows you to buy enough for food and maybe seek the shelter of a hotel room on the worst of nights. Shifts are long and hard. You don't have a proper winter jacket, but that's okay, because you have a job and you want to be there. When your shift is over, you head over to a restaurant a friend told you about that says they offer a meal in exchange for donations or volunteerism. Joyed at the thought of a hot, healthy, and affordable meal, a rarity this time of year, you head over, excitement building. It's good to have something to look forward to. A friendly face greets you as you enter. It looks like you've just missed lunch. Luckily, they offer a meal to go. As you wait, you begin conversation and you share your day. As conversation continues, this friendly face asks, "Is that outfit you're currently wearing the same thing you had worn to work?" You reply, "Well, yes, it's all I have." That friendly face goes on to motion towards the railing that you're standing near to a coat that had been donated by a local community member. She says it looks like it's just your size and asks you to please try it on. You grab it, you try it on. Sure enough, it fits perfectly and is meltingly warm. Surprised at the fact that you can have it, you thank her for her generosity. She then goes on to motion to the cafe walls and says, "All you need now is a scarf to go with it." Our Warm Wishes Scarf Project is comprised of community members' donations of handmade or new scarves, all accompanied by a message of hope. Well, which one can I have, you ask? Whichever one you'd like. Something hits you. Tears well in your eyes. Your knees buckle. She asks what's wrong. As you sit in the doorway, you realize and respond, "I just don't usually get to choose." The power of choice. You see, at FoCo Cafe, we believe that the power of choice is one of the most important things you can give to another human being. So, when you walk into the cafe, everyone is given the opportunity to choose, regardless of their station in life, their means, their appearance, or beliefs. You get to choose how you'd like to pay or contribute. Volunteerism, time, money, even produce. You can choose exactly what's on your plate and how much. You can choose where to sit and who to sit with. You can choose to go back for seconds or thirds for no additional cost. You can choose to grab a scarf off the wall. You can even choose its color. Every person gets the same opportunity to make decisions regardless of their means. We foster the importance of equal opportunity and treatment of all people, and we truly believe that we all need a hand up at some point in our lives. Now, this is where the empowerment piece comes in, and this is my favorite part, because it's not just a concept. I live and I breathe it every day. We do not hand out free meals. It's an empowerment service, a service of exchange. So, since everyone is required to contribute something, a heightened sense of self and autonomy begins to emerge. For those that are sometimes down on their luck, they often feel that they have little to offer. So, when they're held accountable and asked to offer something in return, you can really see, again, this heightened sense of self. We have seen people go from homelessness to self-sufficiency because of this one step. I have another story I'd like to share, but first, a bit of background. Everyone that dines with us at FoCo Cafe receives a silverware roll, all held together by a, quote, warm wish or fortune. There's thousands of these, and you'll likely never see the same one twice. So, it was a day in early spring, somewhat like today. Volunteers were smiling, bustled around the cafe, getting us ready for service. Light spilled in the windows, the smell of almond cake was in the air, a typical morning for me at FoCo Cafe. It was then I realized one of our volunteers, this young woman, she'd been coming in for quite some time, very regularly. She would play music in exchange for her lunch for the lunch crowd, and that's how she participated in community with us. I realized I hadn't seen her in a little while, so I had asked if anyone knew where she had gone or if she was okay. I was told that she found a house and a job in California, so she was moving. Before she left, she made sure to let us know and gift us with a farewell present. It was then I was pointed to those brick walls once again, where her fellware gift now hung. It was a hand-drawn photo, hand-drawn picture. It was framed with each and every one of those quotes that she received as she participated in community with us at FoCo Cafe. On this photo, she drew an arrow to her quotes and wrote, "I saved these because you saved me." It's times like these that really show the worth in our mission and vision. It's the stories, the people, the lives that numbers just can't encompass that really keep us going. So, what does feeding our community ourselves really mean? It means built by the community and for the community, and it's what keeps us going. It means countless community members, hundreds, thousands, helping us run the cafe, prepare meals, and get us off the ground. It means a place to interact without social barriers. It means being able to ask for help and someone being there to answer the call. It means acceptance, creativity, passion, and collaboration. It means Ubuntu. I am because we are. Feeding our community ourselves. It means FoCo Cafe. Thank you.